Hi, my name is Bison, and this is Dirty 20 Gaming. Tonight we're playing Carnage Heights. These wonderful people are brave enough to join me here. We'll start with, let's say, Sarah.
I was pulling up my links.
Speaking of brave, have you heard of Bravely Broken? No, I haven't. Tell us more.
So, hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Tango Productions, which is a YouTube channel. I'm working with the wonderful Scarred Adventurer on Bravely Broken. If you want to see me do more roleplay stuff, I'm here on Thursdays DMing Deviant Futures right now. And I think that is it. That is all on my list. So, yay.
And next we'll go with Scarred.
Hi, I'm the Scarred Adventurer. I work with Tangled Productions to bring you the Bravely Broken series. When it comes out, we're looking forward to it coming out. We've got a lot of work. It's so much. Oh, it's so much work and so much expensive. But anyways, we're gonna stop talking about that. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm here on Thursdays playing Hati, the insane wolf person that just eats people. And it seems to be a running theme, the eating people. That seems to just, like, my last three characters all seem to be kind of coinciding with eating
longer
people.
than that.
That's even more worrying.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yep, Corsairs.
I did?
Creature.
I don't remember.
Yep.
Oh, I was counting creature. That's what I was counting as the last three. Because Booker doesn't eat people.
Of course, there's the Cosmos.
Yes.
There was one in there. Yeah, you ate most of a world in that one. Anyway.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. Anyways.
World includes people.
And Brill, do you have anything going on?
Hello, no, not really. I had some projects, but they all fell through. So nothing to share yet. But I'm happy to be here with you all.
And I guess we don't really need to introduce Kevin, but
Yeah, just
he's
move
here.
on. No.
Yeah, he's here.
Let's do this. That's the Discord.
guest,
Come and join us at on the Discord. It's an amazing place, very supportive, lots of fun. Other than that, I guess I keep asking you guys to do this. I got to do it now. Saturdays we do Dead to Rights, a soul-wrenching, gut-wrenching, heart-crushing game of Necrobiotic that's got a ray of hope that I keep shining at them, and they keep going, no, we like it down here in the dark, but we'll get them. And then on Fridays, there's been a bit of a break, unfortunately, recently, but we are going to be doing a version of, because I can't leave anything alone, Stealing Stories for the Devil. We're going to be using that mechanic in a archaeological adventure, is all I'm willing to say at this point. That's going to be starting in a week or so. Other than that, join us at the Discord. It's awesome. Bison_Stonefist, what do you do when you're not running this on Tuesday?
Not a whole hell of a lot, actually. I was in a bunch of games. Now I'm not in a bunch of games. I do play Sid Brimlock on Saturdays, so Dead to Rights. You want to catch me doing that? He's a lot of fun. I will occasionally stream on my own channel, which is haven't got that ready, but yeah, that's me. I stream what I want. I have Diablo 4, so the next time I stream it will probably be that. Let's be honest. Sometimes you'll catch me with a guy named Chops playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on his channel.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's all I do. Oh yeah, I'm the GM. I have to actually keep going with this. Okay. Cyberpunk Red is made by Art Halsorian Games. That's what we're playing tonight. Our VTT of choice is, as always, Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge and/or Scarred's Fingers. Pixabay is where we got the background images, and Thunderscape 7 is the person responsible for making a background art. Okay, so we last left off with Magic getting led into a room with an agent propped up on a desk and a card underneath saying, "Hello, Pumpkin." It starts to ring. And, like a jerk, I'm going to start in the truck. You guys just watched Chester and Magic walk into a small building tucked in between two much larger structures. Much like Rex's place, you wouldn't know it was there if you didn't already know it was there. You see her sneak a half look to the truck before going inside, as if to say, when this turns out to be a trap, it's on me, not you. It's a look Red Death is intimately familiar with. When the door
He's
closes,
not there yet.
when the door closes, the two guys in the suits that were about half a block ahead of you guys look to each other, shrug, and start to come back the way they came. Moose has decided to nod off at this point. Looks like he's had a long couple of days. Sorry, my notes are all over the place. The two guys seem rather unconcerned as they walk past. The one guy is huge and moves like a predator, but his Chumba is almost a statue in comparison, silently taking everything in. A casual observer would think he's bored. To you, he appears to be waiting. I was going to say something here and I lost it.
No problem. That happens in a life.
I guess they're slowly walking past the vehicle. Do you guys react to them?
Now, Kraken would just sit and be busy doing a GoFundMe for his new friends, the stupid junkies. Through the Kick Corporation, the guy that made that city, and there is like help them be funny more, and there would be like clips from Magica's VOD stream, and there is already a 12-year-old wannabe rocker boy who took the sound clip of We Live Over Here, whoa, we live over there, and he put some crazy beat to it, and it got some views.
All right, so he's setting up a GoFundMe for the junkies. What is Red Death doing as this beast of a man walks past?
Red Death is essentially prepping as much as possible. In a way, just pretty much just making sure he's ready more than anything else, and also trying to figure out how do I add $- to a GoFundMe page.
So
Right.
far,
And then he
there is,
realizes he would
five
just have to
pages.
steal the money, but he doesn't feel very happy about that. He wants to be able to just say, I would give money to take money away.
Yeah,
gave money, then
picked Brill's or Kraken's pocket while he was
Not
sleeping.
like that, more like opening like as opposed to a GoFundMe, a Go Fuck You.
or just
You pledge how much money you would like stolen from their account.
Well, it's kind of weird. As this guy's walking by, he takes up your entire view. Like, he's huge. And you lose sight of the other dude for a second. And once this other guy walks past, you see him just standing there, staring at you. Not really staring, just sort of waiting.
I'm gonna get out of the truck. Mostly so I don't damage Moose's truck. Because I know he's gonna be pissed at me if I do. And just kind of walk up to the fellow and just kind of look him up and down, just with a, you're not gonna believe we're just out here for directions, are you?
The Tao has called you here. You know the daughter went in, and you know these are her friends. You are no longer bound by contract. Would you like to describe yourself?
The person you're talking to, first of all, is tiny. I know you play generally very tall characters. This guy's 5'6".
Oh, so I'm looking down. Oh, that's fun.
5'6". Bald, gaunt, completely shaved head. A suit that looks cheap and worn out, but you're close enough to see it's actually built that way. It's designed to look a little old and a little out of date. Little metal framed glasses that only come down to there, and behind them sort of a matching tattoo where the eyebrows would be. He doesn't look at you at all. He's just watching the big guy walk away, and then answers you, "No."
Just a nice silent stare down for a moment because Red Death doesn't give more in conversation than he's already given.
Mhm.
He, of course, it's one of those start from a position of power, and I'm assuming it's the same for the Taoist monk.
Yep. He just keeps staring down the street, and eventually I'll say, "I know where your friend is."
All right. And what do you want for us to get to her?
Don't want anything. Finally turns to look at you. What the Tao requires. And turns and watches the big guy walking again.
And the Tao requires what?
I have found it best not to anticipate.
Meanwhile,
Thank God.
Edgelord standoff, cyberpunk style.
And Kraken would just sit and play with his little figurine when those two are staring at each other.
Yeah.
Like doing the Mr. Bean thing.
Magic,
The bear.
you don't recognize the face when it comes on the screen, but you know exactly who it is. The only thing the bastard didn't get sculpted was his silver hair. He was always rather prideful of his namesake. Laura, so good to see you again.
Not what I go by anymore. But thanks.
I did hear you were back in town. I wanted to have a chat with my daughter. Is that so wrong?
I don't know, after, hurting a bunch of people, kind of don't get that anymore. Nor to call me your daughter.
Everyone gets hurt in Night City. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, but you don't have to be the one doing the hurting.
It's never me. I ask things of people, and they decide how it turns out. If they decide to hurt someone, it's not my problem.
Of course, still the same. What do you want?
I simply think it is time for you to live up to your family expectations.
I'll ask again, what do you want?
There is someone I think you need to look into. There's a dossier in the upper right corner of the desk. Take a look.
She'll pick it up and leaf through it.
The first thing you see in the folder is a picture of a body. She's young, barely 19. But looks a lot like you did before everything went to hell. The agent seems to spin to follow you. This was an associate of mine. What she did for me is inconsequential. She is now dead, and I want to know why.
So this isn't another test to prove that I'm worthy. You actually are hiring me to investigate into this.
This is simply one of those moments where your needs also serve mine. Once the police are dealt with, you will be sent to her home. I have many enemies, Pumpkin. You've met some. One of them did this to get to me. Do what you do best. Find out the truth and ruin them. And as he says that, you feel a lurch. Like the ground just sort of seems to move under your feet. The unmistakable rumble of a choo-choo engine starts up, and you feel momentum as you're The entire room seems to move away with you.
I didn't say yes.
I know you're not going to say no. In the meantime, some of my friends will just be keeping an eye on you. You should probably sit down. This is going to take a while.
She'll
Sorry, go ahead.
she'll sit, but the entire time she'll make sure that her hands are not only crossed, but so that he can see that her middle finger is absolutely up at him.
He doesn't seem to acknowledge it. Like physically, his eyes, like you see his eyes dart to it. I forgot to explain what he looks like. You can tell he's in a prison jumpsuit. He's still in jail, but you don't need Kiroshi eyes to tell that thread count is so high. You know, an entire field of silkworms died for that suit. Being in
I
jail.
must say, the
with some-
toilet cognac this year is just not quite as good as it was last.
Yeah. So yeah, back in the street.
Yeah, what do we see? What is a Chuhuin? What, yeah.
Chutu, it's the
Sounds
it's
like
the
a
basic
broken train.
fuel. Yeah, it's CHOOH2.
Okay.
And
It's the
it's
fuel
the
that
yeah, it's the fuel that's
all
replaced
the
ethanol.
cars
Oh, okay.
use.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
really high efficiency ethanol using a bioengineered grain.
Right.
It's replaced gas basically, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
and it burns blue.
It's because
That's
there
like-
is no more oil fields in Cyberpunk.
Not really. Anyways,
Thank you.
so you guys, you're still at the truck. I wouldn't say you hear the vehicle leaving, but you definitely see a cube van drive away as you're talking to here.
Turn to look at Red Death. I am here. It is time, and I'm gone down the street. After the
I think you
after
get
the cube van.
Halfway through that sentence
Yeah.
before you realize you're not talking to anyone.
Okay.
All right, Kraken. Red Death and here have booked it. Moose is asleep.
So I was thinking just try to wake Moose so he would start the car. But if not, a Kraken would jump out. And is there an electric, like the electric scooter things that lie all around the city?
No, what
Line.
this
Yeah.
area of Night City is not so great. It's a little bit closer to the hot zone, and so it's a little bit more
Oh,
run down.
okay.
You do see a lot of like turn of the nuke era vehicles. You know, Moose's truck does not look out of place here. It's all
Okay, so I
older
would
model
just run
vehicles.
after
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
All right.
Best part about RPGs. I can run in them.
I can
Oh,
run.
same here. My name would just
Yeah, that's the fantasy we live for, the
Yeah.
ability to run without
Yeah.
getting
Without
winded
going,
after
ow,
10
ow,
seconds.
ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow.
No wheelchair, just working legs.
Yeah. That's what everyone's big dream and fantasy is. Being able to run like your joints aren't crap.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
All right. So you guys take off after this thing. It takes you a bit to, well, it's pretty easy to say that you're not going to be able to follow a cube van on foot.
Yeah.
Safe to say, after about 2 or 3 blocks, you've more or less lost them.
Oh, I
But-
was hoping to run down behind them and jump on the back bumper before they got away at speed.
I was going to say, here knows where they're going.
Oh. I forgot. that.
Because
Yes.
because here knows who he worked for.
Yeah. So the split second that I realize I'm not going to catch it, I then just stop. Again, no words, just stop and back to that still statue, just looking at the truck, waiting for somebody to catch up. Or slow down
I'll
if
have
they're
to.
ahead of me.
I'll
Yeah.
have to turn around after I realize you're not there anymore. Because while Red
So-
Death is fast, he's also incredibly stupid.
In that case, it's probably Kraken that would catch up to me first, then, right before you turn around.
Yeah.
And
Kraken.
Kraken would not know that. Okay, he would stop and like catch his breath and like
Kraken and Red Death are actually both faster than here, but Kraken did take a second before he actually.
yeah.
They tried to wake
totally.
him up. So, yeah, as soon as you stop all huffing and puffing beside me, I know where they're going.
Okay, why would you help us?
The Tao requires it of me.
A genie?
And there's a tiny little hint of a grin. In a way.
Okay. Collectivism is good. So, okay, where
The
are
Tao
they going?
all are one.
Good. You are a good egg. Okay, where are they going?
And I finally turn and look and scan you up and down. You're going to need nicer clothes.
Wow,
I'm
this is
assuming
already
you're
my
taking
least.
us to a very, like a hideout sort of place. So I'm assuming fancier part of town.
They are heading to the University District, which is
Okay.
next to the Glen.
Yeah. Yeah, so the
This
guy
is
in the
already my
suit-
least bloodstained outfit.
The guy in the suit
That
looks you up
can
and down and
just
says you're going to
size.
need better clothes. Yeah.
All right. So you guys now have a choice. Well, not really. I wouldn't say you have a choice. You can go the way you are and run those risks. You also know a fixer.
So,
Here just goes to the bus
You're
stop.
also cyberpunks without scruples, so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Sorry.
just
What sort of clothes will we be needing?
The University District is probably one of the safest parts of Night City. It's upper class. These are where the private academies are. The Night City University is here.
So Kraken would just take out his agent and like shoot a message to Mr. Bones and like, good day, sir. Very sorry, but they took away Magica, and we need to borrow some suits that would look good at the University District to help her. Please help.
It takes a little bit before you get a response. When your phone rings, it actually rattles like a skeleton. And the message you get is look for the bus.
Okay, I'm looking for the bus.
Okay. After about 5-10 minutes, you see it. It's it's Big Red's bus. He comes. You can recognize it because it's on 56-inch mutters. So it's like a good, meter taller than it should be. Has any right to be.
So I would send a thank you text with a heart emoji and a red star emoji.
All right.
No hammer and sickle emoji.
Oh, this is Night City. You can't get those without paying a premium package.
Makes sense.
so-
Communism costs capital.
Communism costs capital. Yes, exactly. The
That's late
The bus pulls
capitalism
up.
at its finest.
The bus pulls up. The door opens. You see Big Red. And he looks down to you. And he's like, you guys have been here for a month and one of you's already been captured?
Yeah, the one that doesn't like to fight and wants to talk to everybody. We try to protect her, but it's only so much that we can do.
Where do those gonks take her?
To the university district, and we need to look like bourgeoisie to not stand out between the bourgeoisie.
I just climbed in and sat down.
Yeah.
Like, just ignoring all
Yeah.
of this. Just climbed the ladder. I'm assuming it's a small ladder behind the front wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, monster truck style. And then,
Pretty much.
just climb in and sit down at the first available seat.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, you sit down next to Steve, who just sort of looks at you and nods, and just sort of, he doesn't talk much, but but beside Steve are two suits. One of them is red and gold, and the other one is black and red. The black and red one's a fair bit bigger sized.
Yeah, that one's mine.
Yep. And when Steve hands you yours there, Kraken, you notice that the cufflinks are a hammer and a sickle.
I just love Mr. Bones. and Kraken is happy about it.
You know, for all of his misdeeds and all of the misgivings, he's got an eye of fashion.
Yes. That was the first thing that caught my eye.
You have a cap by any chance? I need to cover up this. He just gestures at his metal-plated
Yeah.
face.
Big Red just sort of looks at you. He's got mirror shades, so you can't really see what his eyes are doing. But we were told to get you suits. We got you suits.
Thank you for the
Steve, do we still have that Nixon mask?
I am okay. And I sit down.
Steve is chuckling quietly.
Nixon is
here.
the worst.
Arguable. Reagan.
Yeah, but for
I'm
a
sorry.
communist
Yeah.
from
Oh,
Russia.
that was such a weird cough.
Sorry. So yeah, you get to the university district, and it takes a narratively understandable amount of time to get there, because traffic and you guys have to change. By the time you do get there, you're pulling up to a wow, my brain. I'm sorry. You're pulling up to a tall building, big skyscraper.
And the way Kraken would say to Red Dead, look at my cufflinks, now I can do the emoji for free in real life.
Excellent. I heard like half of that. What was the other half? And I turned directly to here.
I'm just looking out the window.
Asking.
And
Sorry, just
here
looking
gives
out-
me
just-
mouthing
yeah.
words.
No, just essentially just looking out the window again. The eyes don't come across. It's just it is of no consequence to the Dow.
Cool. I'm hoping that's the
Do I know
Taoist,
where
not
in the
Dow
building
Jones.
they would be?
They're heading to the roof. You see the cube van just pulled up right to the front lobby, and there's nobody in it.
Oh, so I can walk in with my gun.
Magic, you've been pulled out. Like the vehicle stops. The what you thought was a wall, 5-10 minutes ago, rolls up the side, and two guys with hand cannons and heavy plated armor jump in. One of them puts a bag over your head. The other one, you hear package is secure, heading to XVAC.
And just yelling out, because I'm guessing he's still there, at least with the video off, so that he can watch all of this. Tell Mom hi for me.
I don't know how you can aggressively turn off an agent, but
Slam a cell
Just
phone.
the vibe.
yeah, it's just like there's a pause and you hear an audio spike as something happens to the phone. Strange, you have no idea. These two soldiers, one's got you by the arm. You're not really sure where the other one is. After about, they take you out. You're walking. You feel, you hear a door slam open. Sorry, Kevin, you've got audio.
Oh, sorry.
I think.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thought I was muted.
Yeah. You hear a couple of gasps, some very quick commands being thrown out in Chinese, and then just before another door slams open, you hear stares coming from the voice that has you. You guys pull in probably like as they go into the stairwell, the camera turns and sees you three coming in.
I head for the service elevators. I'm assuming I know this building enough to know where those will be.
Okay. Kraken,
I'm
Red Death.
looking. I'm looking for the duct system.
Kraken
most comfortable in
would, go after here.
You're
The
gonna follow.
service elevator.
All right.
I'm just hoping that here is shared that we are going to the roof, so that Red Death isn't just crawling
Yeah,
around in the
he
ceilings
said
for nothing.
that they are taking her to the
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't think I
Red
did, but I
Death
meant to.
wants
So yeah.
to be John McClane.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the roof.
So, Magic, do you have cybernetic limbs?
No.
Okay. This guy is dragging you up the stairs. Because you just it's impossible to keep up with a bag over your friggin' head. And you hear swearing. He seems to like cycle between languages. Like occasionally you hear German at one point, you hear Italian, he goes at length in Polynesian. And then every like 5 seconds he hears after what you assume are a couple of fights, because it's hard to tell because you're stepping and then you're falling and you're stepping and stumbling and he's dragging you up.
Yeah, eventually I would just go limp because I'm annoyed at this point.
Yep.
And just as you start to go limp, he swears, and you can kind of almost hear. Wait, do you have hearing?
I don't know.
Your cyber audio. No, you don't. Okay.
No, but I have ear protectors.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you kind of almost hear you hear hostiles is all you really hear. And yeah, that causes him to kind of, it almost, you can't really tell this guy if this guy's panicking or not, but he seems to be kind of getting a move on. Meanwhile, the service elevators, you do find them quickly enough. I mean, you had a feeling the dad would lead you here, so you took a look-see beforehand because you've always got time. And the service elevator, there's surprisingly nobody there. It's just sitting there, open.
Okay. Step in, turn around to see if either of them is following me. If they are, I'll wait.
From
Yeah.
Yeah. Kraken followed. Red Death took the ducts.
Tavares Death has his own way of doing things. Let's go.
Whether we know it or not, the Dow directs us all. And I just hit the button for the top floor.
Red Death, you are cramped, to say the least.
I would not have guessed that.
These ducts are thankfully a little bit more Hollywood in durability than in real life, so they can
So
take
is
the
nice.
So they can
Look,
take
ever
the
since
weight
the
of-
invention of robots, they needed to have the extra weight in the deck system so that the robots could do the things as opposed
Exactly.
to humans.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
And so first I'm going to need a contortionist roll. That's in body.
Yeah,
There
just
is a
scrolling
skill
back up
for
to it.
that.
Yeah, there is, and my skill is at a 14, and I rolled a 14.
Okay. So it,
Do you need me to roll stealth?
yes,
Boom, 19.
much, because the 14 was to get you past a U,
Yeah.
a really awkward U that wasn't quite a little bit tighter than it looked when you got there. As you're banging around, you kind of, you get the usual conversation snippets that you always get in these sequences in video games. It's,
My wife just left me, and it's so hard without her anymore. Look, I'm trying to get rid of these puppies fast, and I know you said you're responsible, but I'm just looking at your profile, man, and it's a mess.
Yeah. And from what you can gather, this is a shipping, import-export type business. There's a lot of arguing, a lot of like discrimination towards nomads over dealing with respectable couriers, stuff like that.
They are respectable couriers. They should stop trying to smuggle things that are illegal.
More than a few times you hear talk about a gun deal. Like hardware, they're having issues buying from Militech apparently. Getting Militech arms into the city is becoming a problem. But definitely lots of talk about an arms deal of some flavor. When you do finally get to the roof, you just drag everyone over to it. Wow. And I don't know how much, actually, hold on. Let's get everybody to where they're supposed to be. So you get to the elevator, or you get here,
If you
there.
have us on a map, you have to move the player
That's
tag
never
over.
not funny, by the way.
If you have us on a map, you have to move us to the player tag bookmark over.
I thought I
We're
did.
still in the city, I think.
Helipad
Oh.
2A2B is what it should be.
I
I
do
can
see
see
the
it.
helipad.
Okay. Here's-
I can
Yeah.
see it and I can see my.
I just needed to,
Yeah, I'm
name
moving
of
everything.
my
It's all good.
character.
I just needed to refresh.
Yeah.
So- Nope.
And then
I still got. Pardon. Never mind. I got you.
Okay, and then Red Death is coming out here. Yeah. All right, so when you get there, or when you get to the top floor, it dings open. You see, I'm assuming Red Death's fist or just straight hand.
There's a combination of that and a little bit of a at the end.
So that happens. Magic, they've stopped. You can feel the wind. You can feel the fact that you're clearly on top of a roof somewhere. It's really high up because you don't hear traffic, you don't hear ads. It's just whoosh and the occasional
No ads.
yeah, no ads, right? And the occasional
Whoa, they must have
whoosh
paid
of
for premium.
premium airspace. Yeah. The occasional whoosh of an aerodyne as it flies by. the two guys have been met by a third one. You think it's 3 separate voices for sure, and I am on the wrong fucking layer. No, I'm on the right layer. Why did it move the map?
That would suggest that the map is on the wrong layer.
Yeah, you're supposed to be on the map layer. You are on the map layer. No, I just. Yeah, no, it's okay. That's me. Objects and tokens. Okay. Yeah. All right, that makes more sense. And yeah, so you hear them talk, and your what skill am I going to ask you to use
Deduction?
for magic? It would be yeah, let's call it a lip reading roll.
Even though I have
It's
a
not-
bag over my head.
Even though you have a bag over your head, it's the same kind of idea.
22.
22. The ride's late. From what you can tell from their jargon, the little bits that you kind of can see through the bag, they're very impatient. You know, they were supposed to be out of here by now. You know, where the fuck's the evac? And just at that point, we are going to roll initiative. It's fight time.
16.
16.
Oh, wait.
Let's get it.
Okay. I didn't do it right. Oops. Maybe.
Where's my table? Maybe I
8.
have to roll initiative.
Why is it -9?
No, it's trying to say 9 minus 1, but for some reason it's not showing up with the 1.
Oh,
Because what?
maybe it's the
Reflex
drugs from last session.
And you roll
Oh
a
yeah,
1.
yeah. That's your -1 for being addicted to drugs. Okay.
So
where's my
it's-
initiative tracker? Where did that go?
So it's still up, it's not just the one game? Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Well, if you take it once per day because you're not on it right now, you're suffering from withdrawal.
Oh,
So
okay.
if when you take that test, if you fail, it's a -2. If you pass, it's a -1, and you just feel sad about things.
Okay, so
That is-
I didn't know Kraken is addicted to Rainbow now, but okay, no problem.
Let's try this again. This isn't. All right.
So you hit the settings and then
No,
clear
no,
it all,
tokens selected.
and then
I'm selecting
we can
this
put them back in.
I selected my token.
He's reset the turn
Not
order.
to throw a wrench into the
Interesting.
works, but I can't select my token.
Yeah.
I can see it.
You can see it, but you can't
I
select it?
clicked mine before.
Yeah, I can't touch it.
rolling
Okay. Give me a
initiative.
sec here.
I think you just need to
Maybe
assign
just
it.
do, have
Yeah.
you got pen and paper to do initiative on for this fight?
Controlled by. Sorry.
Have you got pen and paper available to do the initiative for this fight, just so we don't slow everything down?
Yeah, just give me 1 sec, cause get everybody where they're supposed to be. Sarah. No, controlled by. Brill, could you move your character at all?
One moment, I will try. I think
Just wanna
not.
see.
I just. No, I can.
Okay, so yours is fine. That was weird.
Yeah.
Kevin's is fine.
I'm good now.
You're good now. Can you move yours, Sarah?
Yep. Now I can.
All right. Okay. Pen and paper, and by that I mean notepad. As soon as I find it.
Or we can all just roll again and then put the numbers in that we had the first time.
Actually, I'm already
Manually.
writing it down. If you want it that way.
Yeah, just hold on. So it is 22.
I will take this opportunity to be right back.
All right.
I'll use this opportunity to make an ad. So, are your feet tired? I'm kidding.
Oh, wait, that's 8. 22 is the different game.
That's live game for you, folks.
Yep.
Nothing scripted.
This is-
Everything
yeah.
is chaos.
Yeah.
I had something completely different planned for this scene, but that's okay. In fact, actually, it's not to say I had something planned for the scene. I fucking didn't.
And Kraken would be like, shit, and now Magika Dziewuszka will be mad. She doesn't like killing. And now I'm sad, and I want rainbow, but there's no rainbow.
Oh. Magic just currently the most annoyed ever.
This last guy is. Okay, so 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, I got it. Red Death goes first at a 16. Argent key number 3 goes at 14. 13 is here. 12 and 11 are Argent keys 2 and 1.
So
Keeps it
tight.
tight. Kraken is 8 and Magic is 8. I know that they rolled the same, but Magic rolled an 8 straight and Kraken rolled a 9 minus 1.
Yeah, so Magic could go before Kraken.
Never mind, I have that wrong. I took a guess.
I was
was
gonna
wrong.
be totally okay with Magic going last.
Okay, we can do it that way. That's fine.
okay.
All right, I'm crossing out my little arrow. So yeah,
Bad guy. Bad guy. All right, so
kaboom!
it's fight time.
Definitely not written on a weird receipt. What was this?
Seriously,
it's a
the
cafe.
oh, this guy's got a death wish. This is gonna be so quick. Anyway,
All right, so first turn is Red Death.
All right, I'm gonna move up to the door to about here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to just pretty much try to peer behind it and see as much as I can see while staying hidden.
Okay. This door is sorry, they left it wide open.
Great.
They kind of
So I
just
don't even need
left
to
it
do
open.
anything.
Yeah, you can. It opens inward, so you do see the guy who's basically pointing a cannon right at you.
Oh, he's already pointing it at me.
Yep, they knew you were coming.
Oh, great.
And
My
then-
19 in stealth did nothing.
he's just
well-
guarding the door, right? It's just he's an Overwatch on the door, right?
Yeah,
Is
To
he
quote-
watching
to
the
quote
door
from a
or the
different
vent?
game? Yeah.
yeah. The funny thing, there is no Overwatch
I
command
know.
for
I know.
Cyberpunk.
I
I
was-
looked into that.
There's
Like
no
everyone
hold
likes to prepare
action.
actions around here. Everyone likes to do that. I don't
There's
think
no
so.
hold action in Cyberpunk.
I didn't find one, but I might have just
Fix
missed
that
it.
because that's an essential part of combat. Anyway,
Well, I think it had more to do with everybody being, super jacked reflexes.
yeah.
But all right. So, are you just gonna stay there? What is your
Is he
action?
looking at the vent or is he looking at the door to the elevator?
He's looking at the door.
All right. I'm going to sneak up. I'm going to try to sneak up behind him and essentially, using a Dungeons and Dragons term, grapple him.
Okay.
Just kind of try to keep him quiet and.
No sneak attack with the taser.
No, I can do the teeth later. But right now I just want to kind of hold him. Shh. Everything's okay. Shh. No, it's not okay. You're gonna die.
All right. So you roll your Dex versus
plus
your
heat
brawl,
from the
or
rank
Dex
of
plus
vanilla.
brawling
My Dex plus brawling.
to grapple.
All right. Oh, do I just roll brawling?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
great.
it's a Dex roll, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Brawling.
20.
All right, and then is
25.
the guy manages to. You come up to grab him, and he just, like, holding his pistol, he uses the butt to move your one hand out of the way, and his elbow to get your other. And as he does, he starts to back away because it's now his turn.
All right.
So he starts to back away down these stairs here.
You wouldn't believe I was just trying to give you a nice neck hug, would you?
Rule of three.
The Tao has not
Meet
gifted
one
you
more
with the
time.
ability to lie well.
Really hasn't.
That's as close as you're getting to humor out of
Alright.
here.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
That is a hit. What is your reflex again?
My reflex, 5 seconds. 8.
Give me an evasion roll.
Cool.
You can dodge bullets.
Ah, lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Where is the evasion roll?
It's
Still in stealth. Never mind.
Yep.
No, it's in fighting. 22. I rolled a 22 to evade.
All right. So yeah, he fires you as this, massive gun fires off. And I'm not going to put words in your mouth. How do you dodge this?
Oh, so I do get to dodge it.
Yep. Well, you beat the evasion, or you beat the shot.
I can't do a thing where I just catch it in my teeth, do I?
No.
Okay. I'm going to tilt my head ever so slightly to the side.
Right. Bullet.
Keeping in with the question asked,
Right through the
you wouldn't
Nixon
believe I was
mask.
trying to give you a neck
Yeah.
hug, right? Just a small tilt as that's happening. Just
He swears and starts to, calling out to the other guys about hostiles.
this
Here
guy
it is
sucks.
So movement of oops.
You're muted. But
Movement of 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next turn, neck massage with the chainsaw.
And as I'm coming down the stairs, just pulls out. It says on the sheet, combat axe. It's basically like a meat chopper,
like a meat cleaver.
like a meat cleaver, but with a slightly longer handle. That in the left hand, and just the bare hand in the right. Down the stairs, and first with the chopper, then with the bare hand.
Okay. And then
So melee weapon. Oops.
with.
And then the thump. 21.
All right. So he's going to try to evade that. So you do your karate, whatever the damage was.
I would not do that.
What's your body?
Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, turns out my body's a bit wired for sound. So I'm 5'6" tall. I have a body of 12.
Okay.
So I'm
Right.
just
You
finding
look
it
like
here.
friggin' ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did I do my body wrong then? Oh no, you've
No,
got a bunch of
I
cyberware. That's
spent
what it is.
I gave away a
Yep.
huge amount of humanity to get this. Where is it? Because I do that, it should do the attack, but it's not. It's just doing the roll.
Did you
Does-
click
Oh, I know
the
where.
karate or did
Hang
you
on.
click the attack?
I clicked the skill fighting, not the actual attack. So I
Yeah.
scroll down here.
So you do
to-
4d6.
Yeah. Where the hell is it? All the way down here. Nope. Ah, pardon me while I figure out the machine.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a very involved character sheet. There's a lot
oh,
going
here we go.
on.
Here we go. Here we go.
There
Martial
is.
arts. That's
You
what
do
was wrong.
46 for damage.
Biff. There we go. 15 points of damage. Because I have
Boom.
weak spot too, so that does 2 extra points on the first successful attack.
Okay. Key soldier, so
So yeah,
mutates.
above him, and as he ducks, it's just a knee up into the face. Like it was part of, like I intended it, even though the first one missed.
It's to throw him off.
Yeah,
Clearly.
but that's basically the
feint.
hand axis thing anyway. It only does 1d6 damage. It's a light melee weapon. It's the most feeble weapon they could find. But there's a reason I have it. You will see when they both hit in one round.
Yep. All right. So he had Kevlar, so that's 7. I should do it on the actual token instead of the character. That would make more sense. Yeah. All right. So
And
he
then
takes
it's
that
just-
knee to the face.
Yep, and then it's just staring at him. Just waiting. And that's it for me.
All right. This guy says to the other one, hold target for extraction. I'm going to cover you. And he moves up and he takes a shot at here.
Don't mind me, just measuring distances.
Range what? Yeah, good. Maybe I should actually do that.
The actual attack? Okay, 14. So I get to evade that, do I? that my
You
attempt?
actually. Let me see. I think he actually missed.
14. Is he more than. Yeah, if he's more than 6 meters away, he missed.
Yeah, he missed.
Yeah, cool.
He's 14 meters. So. Blam! Which is his turn because he's only got the one.
Yep. Yep. Not even
The
a
second
blink.
guy has magic grappled because that's how I started this one. I just need to double check to make sure if I have to do anything to maintain it.
I know what I did.
He starts using you as a human shield.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
How to enrage any party.
Yeah, so he grabs you by the neck, pulls you around, and starts putting you in front. He's like, "Nobody move or she dies!" And that is his turn because equipping a shield is an action.
So just to be
So-
clear, he's got her. The gun is still pointed at us, right?
The gun is still pointed at you.
Okay. In that
All
case, he
right,
doesn't
crap.
fucking mean it yet.
All right, Kraken, you are up.
okay. Not really sure what to do. So, Kraken, seeing that there's a shootout and he trusts Red Dead to take care of himself, but he doesn't know the strange martial arts guy. He would take his trusty wrench, and since he's close to here and the other guy, he would just run with the wrench and try to attack the guy that he is fighting with the wrench.
Okay. So move your character to where you want to put him. He's definitely got the movement. Kraken's got like a movement of like 7.
He would be here.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
Or maybe can he move here so he would
2, 3, 4, 5.
be shielded from.
That's 7 spaces.
Yeah, it's still
It's,
7.
Okay, so he would be here, and now I will click the attack thingy, and okay,
Oh.
and did I have no, I had one because it's a melee weapon.
The wrench, medium melee weapons, I believe, have a rate of fire of 2.
That's what it says in the
Okay.
chat. Yeah, ROF2. So
Yeah.
So thank you, Chad. So 2 attacks.
you know what happened here is you've got Imperial wrenches and you were attacking a metric target. That's why you missed.
Yeah. Does Kraken, because you've got his list on paper, right? Does
Yeah.
Kraken have any skill in melee weapons? I thought he.
I think not.
Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna roll.
He's just too sad that
He's just-
that he
he's
has to
wild.
do it because
wild.
he knows that Magica will be met, and that's why he missed.
Yeah, he. So just wild screaming in Russian, flailing a wrench at people. All right, So Magic, it is now your turn. For someone who is grappled, I close it every single time. All right. So the defender, you cannot use your move action. You will have to, you would have to, in order to break free, you have to basically do a grab against the guy. So that would be your brawling versus his evasion, or versus his brawling.
Where's brawling? Is that in fighting?
Fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tab you never open. Yeah.
0.
5.
I'm assu-
That's my skill. Brawling 5.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
that's your
she's-
body stat.
Yeah,
True.
so she doesn't have any skill in it. It's just,
Yes.
Body's actually 3.
I had the same with the
Oh,
range.
great.
it's her dex.
Slightly better.
No, she's gonna. She knows that she can't fight, especially one of these guys. But she's gonna try and get into his head.
Okay.
Because he said that if anyone moves, he's gonna kill her.
Okay.
So upon hearing that, you really shouldn't threaten the person that if you do kill them, it's only gonna get you killed. My father isn't exactly known for his mercy.
Give me a persuasion check. That's in social.
13 minus 8 to 1.
5.
Let's hope he's an idiot.
I guess that. Yeah, no, he can't fail unless he rolls a 1. So let's find out. What would I be rolling against that?
Willpower? Something like that?
Yeah, no, he
Wow.
Sorry.
don't even get a response.
Shouldn't have laughed like that. But it was hilarious.
It is.
Crit
Like,
miss and a critical hit there, chat. So yeah, so that would say 5 versus a 28. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
think you convinced him. Sorry.
Nope.
This time.
Sorry, Trey again.
Yeah. Right. All right. Red Death. It is now your turn again.
How much of a penalty do I take to taking a shot at the guy holding magic?
Just put this back up.
Maybe you can use the sniper rifle.
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
That's the one.
It's only 15 squares away. That might still
it's
be
Oh, no, that's
negative
30.
penalties.
A minus.
Oh, no, there won't give me any negative for 30 feet. That goes above the
Sniper rifle.
25 feet
Is it?
required.
That's the minimum?
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah. There is no minimum range on a sniper rifle. It's just that the
Just
the
gets harder the closer you
difficulty
are.
value is ridiculous under
Yeah.
25 meters.
Yeah.
It is a -8 for a called shot.
Okay. Well, let's hope I shoot wide.
It's not
I'm
like
gonna
you've
move-
never shot her before.
So far. I mean, once I clipped her ear, but that's just, So I'm going to roll to attack with a sniper rifle. I'm going to aim. Yeah, I'm going to
Pretty
aim
much
for him.
for his head, or
There's pretty much nothing else I can hit.
yeah.
No, that's just enough to get me past. What? No, that should be. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong things. I shot really wide. I thought it was under. 50. No, I got 50 and 26 confused.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it does.
because you're
It doesn't get easier until you're
30
out at
meters.
least 51 meters, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
You're only
that was
at
my
30.
mistake.
That's
So
the only
only
reason I
at
know
ex-
this
I'm
is
exactly
because I
at
was going to
30.
take a sniper rifle and realize that in most scale combats that you're going to get in these sorts of games, the assault rifle is actually the better option.
It really is, but I picked this up.
Yep.
So
Yeah. All right. So
I'm going to try to do bit of an intimidating thing if I can with this at the same time. Then
I'm gonna need to both of you to roll a d10 and let me know if you get under your luck.
Both of you so magic and Red Dead, or
Yeah, a magic.
Oh,
and
me?
Red Death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shooter and the shootee.
he's fine. I'm also fine.
Yeah,
I
my
thought you
luck's
said
8.
under. Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
said under.
My luck is
Oh, if we
8.
roll above under 8, so we have to roll under it.
You have to roll under your luck.
Oh, then I just barely went over it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Shot to the heart.
Can I kick her in the shoulder?
So
Pulling up a new character.
where
I'm
was
sorry.
magic on here?
Blue on blue attack. Oops.
Yeah, no, magic takes. Where's your armor? 7. So you take 6 to your body.
Okay.
That's much better than it could have been.
Red Death missed. You also lose 1 AP on your armor.
Okay.
Yeah, because as the bullet catches you in the chest.
Red Dead is like, don't threaten me with a good time. I can do that myself.
You know what? I'm going to take that word for word. Yeah. Don't threaten me with a good time. Pain in my ass.
All right, so
And you've known Red Death long enough to know that he's bluffing fully,
Yeah.
and that was a wide shot.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to put that sniper rifle away and not touch it for a long time.
Put it on the wall
All right.
where it belongs.
Yep.
Yep. 50
all right,
meters.
so
Sell it next time you can.
so the Argent Key soldier that's standing, that's not the right button, right here. He drops his heavy pistol, looks to Kraken and here, and just brings his fists together, and 2 big knives come out of each one. And he is going to use his Wolvers. Oops. Yeah. So he's going to
You know, it's a
attack.
great session when you shoot your friend in the chest.
I think that those are the Wolvers that Moose sold.
Moose had traditional Wolverine Wolvers. These are just single
Oh.
blades coming out of the middle
Okay.
knuckle.
It would be just so funny if he killed us
So
with
that one
Moose
is on
Wolvers.
Kraken. And that one is on.
So
What the heck?
should
That
I
did-
roll
nope.
evasion?
Actually, hold on a second. That didn't work at
Okay.
all.
No, but
Weapon
it's very
skill.
funny.
Melee weapon. You son of a bitch. Okay, let's try that again.
I'm sorry, the only thing that's in my head is really the Deadpool, but the crappy version.
Yep.
All right. So 2 19s. I
19s.
need a evasion from both of you guys.
Okay. The evasion is the one thing that I have some ranks in, so maybe it will work.
Not me. If he's meant to be hit, the Dow means him to be hit. I put nothing in evasion.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry,
So-
put 3 in evasion. But it wasn't enough.
All right. So Kraken, what's your
Okay.
armor? Your armor is
My armor is 7.
7. So your effective armor is 3. So you take
5.
5. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, you take 5 points of damage, and you ablate 1. Here,
Yes.
what is your armor?
11.
11. So effective 5. So you take 6.
So
As-
-5.
As he, I'm not gonna say he does this and spins, but it's basically
Why
one
not?
slash
He's a
each.
Michael Jackson impersonator.
Look, come on. It's just It's the man sprinkler. You got to do it sometimes.
The Russian lariat. All right, here you've been bloodied.
As if nothing has happened, just reach over the top with the axe, and what the intent is to drive that in between his shoulder blades and pull into the strike coming into the chest at the same time.
Okay.
So, axe into the shoulder blades, over the shoulders, 21. And then the martial arts, 19.
Okay, so let's get those. Fighting, evasion. So,
Come on.
so you miss it, or you hit with the first one,
Come on. Yes.
and you hit with the second one.
Most wondrous. Let's start counting. Total damage 6 and 14, so that's 20 just from that. Plus, that gives me the armor breaking combo. Because I hit with a melee
Explain that.
weapon and a martial attack weapon in the same round, which means now I get to roll versus a DV of 15. I'm assuming that's my karate skill, right?
Yeah.
And considering I'm plus 12, we should be all right.
Or not. You got a
Still
3.
a 13. Oh, because it's minus 10
3.
for the...
The whiff.
Oh, okay. Not particularly cool. Okay. In that case, nothing happens. Otherwise, I would have ablated 2 additional points of damage from all of their worn armor.
Oof.
I rolled the only number that sucks. The only
Yeah.
number that could have failed. The only number
Really
that could have failed.
does.
Oh well,
Oh.
the Dow required it. So yes, I only do 20 points of damage.
Okay, so
It sucks when you crit miss and then you crit roll your
takes that.
negative modifier.
So you get 13.
That's okay. The damage wasn't that great either. The damage on that
7.
first one was
Yeah,
a 1, 2,
he
3,
actually-
and a 4 and a D on 4d6.
Yeah, he took the first hit entirely.
Yeah.
Just right
Yeah,
in the
the
chest.
one for 6 points. Yeah, because that's only
Yeah.
the axe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in the shoulder
and
blade.
Actually,
Oops,
no,
sorry.
no, that's not true. That's not true.
he
because
got
you
hit with both
divide-
of them. He just did.
It's a melee weapon. You divide it in half. So hold on a sec. You double check that. So it was 7. So 3. So he takes 3. And then martial arts, it's full. So he takes 10. So you kick the shit out of him. He's
And-
definitely hurting.
And it
That
just
cannot be.
nothing, just no reaction whatsoever.
No reaction from here, but Kraken would be, take that, you asshole, that was a borrowed suit and it hurts. Fuck you.
Borrowed suit.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. All right. Bad guy number 2 is going to take a pot shot at here. I keep closing the stupid character sheet. His daddy heavy pistol. What's your reflexes here?
My reflex. You want me to roll it? Is that what you're asking for?
What is it? Is it over 8?
My
Or
evasion is 9.
No, the reflex stat.
Oh, my stat. Oh, I see what you mean. No, reflex is only 6.
Okay. All right. So he hits you for 11 damage minus your ablation.
So 0. My ablation is 11. Oh no, because I took 1, right?
Yeah.
It gets reduced, so I take 1 point.
So you take 1 damage and ablate 1.
Okay.
Okay. That is his turn. Bad guy number 1 is he is going to move here, taking her with him, and he is going to fire a shot at here as well.
So sorry, you get invited and you get shot at so much.
And the shot goes wide because he's very much
You hear
out of the way.
just that tiny little grin in his voice. The Dow provides.
So that puts
Oops.
us at Kraken.
As the bullet goes past, you hear Red Death. You hear the Dow provides. I can't hit shit today, but I'm not getting hit either. Not for much.
Kraken would be like, shit, my range does not work. I'm sad. He would like go back. Oh no, because if he went back, he doesn't have cover. So he would like kiss his range for look for Mateczka Rosja. And he would try again to attack 2 times with the wrench because he doesn't have any idea what to do differently. The second one, okay.
11 or 13 and 14.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I overclicked.
That's
So
fine.
11 and 13.
I'm still gonna take the 2 good ones.
Okay. Thank you. You're a kind GM.
Well, it
And-
depends
But
on
not
whether
kind
I hit or
enough to
not.
let them hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You tried.
Before you
I
say that.
appreciate that.
Yeah, right. I'm a kind GM. The dice, however,
Yeah. Roll 20, curse strikes again.
all right.
Because
It
if
is now
I
Magic's turn again.
shoot
I love
from
this, actually.
close, it's like minus 5 penalty or something.
Is
Yeah.
it?
For
Melee
firing
range.
in melee.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh. Next
good,
time.
good to know, because that's clearly something that I didn't read. All right, Magic, it is your turn. This guy has still got you. He's dragging you around places. You got his gun going off in your ear.
You have a text message that says sorry.
That she can't read. Holding said wound. Again, trying to talk this guy out of it. Listen, obviously you don't have any leverage. My own team shot me. Just let me go.
All right, give me your persuasion roll again.
19.
19? Much better. What did I use? It was concentration. Come on.
Wow.
You know what? I'm not taking that +3. I'm not. He's like, your friends are fucking psychos.
I wouldn't use the word friends. Obviously.
No shit. The hell is wrong with these people? You might just be better off with us.
And you just kind of see her go,
Okay. So since a round is only 3 seconds, it's about all you can really get out of him. Red Death, it is now your turn again. You just
All right.
shot your friend. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I'm putting the gun down and I'm gonna walk out to I'm just gonna walk out and I'm gonna put the rifle down and go, okay. Bad plan. Went badly.
It didn't feel as fun as I hoped it would.
Yeah, you know what? After all of her mouthing off, I was hoping it'd be a bit more fun, but no, it wasn't. So I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna take I'm gonna fire a shot at the guy that that here and Kraken are shooting at, and I can fire twice with it.
Just, your heavy pistol or what have you?
Yeah. It's only if it's very heavy you can only shoot once.
Yeah.
So if that's all right, I'm gonna click to roll twice.
Yep.
That's a 22 and a 20. And considering he's within exactly 6 meters, I only had to roll higher than 13.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this guy was at, what was he at? 6? Yeah. So that's 6 damage. That's 9 damage. Your first round catches him just under the armpit as he's, reaching up to try and like probably make another strike at here. And the force of it pushes him against this this AC unit, and he kind of catches it with his, you know, the small of his back. And as he's kind of righting himself from that, the second shot catches him right under the throat, or right under the helmet strap, and he just drops.
There's going to be a quick. It's that Red Death doesn't have lips, so essentially he's just bringing the gun to his mouth and just like pretty much just bringing the gun to his mouth as opposed to being able to kiss it properly. Kind of going, "You never failed me."
Kraken would be, thanks, Towarzysz, that you live up to your name. Waving with the wrench.
But it's now here's turn.
Okay.
If the threat is down,
So 1, 2, 3.
or at least that one is.
5. You can use your second.
And in case you're trying to say anything, you're muted.
You can move twice, right? If you don't attack.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the first movement. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is, I mean, it's quick, but it's still not running somehow. It's just like water just flows up right next to Magic's like right here, and the guy's right here.
So
and
cool.
then just, where is it? What were we using for intimidation? Is there a specific
there
still?
Is
We've done
intimid-
interrogation.
Let me just.
I mean, that's what we have used so far.
Yeah. I believe intimidation, or not, blah, 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 persuasion, interrogation would also work.
Okay. Which one do you want? Where is it?
They're both in
Social.
social.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll use interrogation if I can.
Yep. And what
Are
are
you
doing?
serious, me? Like, come on, game. A 2. I've rolled a 1 and a 2 tonight. Only a 15.
And what are you doing?
I just leaning
Swearing.
in. No, I am. Here just leans in and says, "Let her go. The Tao has decided." Standing there with my bloody hatchet and my fist.
It's not his turn yet. It's the other guy's turn.
Yep.
The other guy is, but you shook this guy.
Fair enough. And I realized I absolutely part of this was that I turned my back on that other armed guy to come after the guy that had magic. So
Who is now taking a shot at you?
absolutely.
What would you expect? That range? All
That
right,
barely
so
makes it, doesn't it?
that
Would hit, right? Do I get an evade?
no.
Nope.
Evasion is only for people with reflexes 8 or higher,
Ah, gotcha.
but you are basically almost unhittable in combat, but range not so much.
Yeah.
So you take 11 with ablation.
Okay, 11 minus 9, so 2 more. And I'm down to 8. Armor. Okay. Yeah, just big chunk blows off of his jacket, doesn't even blink. If you like a concentration roll for that, I could do that.
No, I think that's okay. You're not really concentrating on anything other than scaring the shit out of this guy. What he does is he kicks Magic out of the way, drawing his Wolvers. So that's a brawling attack on Magic. We don't have his.
Oh, because it's kicking away. That's why.
Yeah, kicking her in the butt, literally. Okay, and give me an
Let
evasion
him
roll.
fail.
Evasion is in.
Fighting.
In combat. It's in fighting.
15.
All right, so he kicks you square in the ass. His body is where is it? 24. Okay. So really kicked you in the ass. So I'm gonna say that he kicked you hard enough that you fell on the ground. And so that's 11, and then whatever your full ablation or full armor is.
Full armor was 7, but it's 6 right now.
6. Okay. So you take 4 points of damage. And
Question, should I-
you don't lose armor. Now for the attack on here. Strikes at you with his Wolvers. Gets a 23. Get an evasion roll, please. 16. Wow. So you take 16 hit points and then ablation for half, or half your armor value to a blade. Because it's a melee, it's a weapon.
So I take that ablates
12?
4 points of armor.
It's whatever his
I've
armor
done the
value
math
is.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm remembering right.
My armor was currently
Yeah,
at
you're
8.
muted again, Kev.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My armor was currently at 8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, you take 12 hit points of damage as he.
I'm not happy you got hit. I'm happy I did the math
Yeah.
right.
He got you
Still
good.
Not a big deal. Like I said, with the body of this,
Hmm.
still not even looking.
Sticks you in the ribs.
Yeah.
Should I
And-
take my armor down from the other revolver attack? The guy that's dead?
The ones that hit you, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Speaking of,
I
it is
forgot to
now
do
your
that.
turn.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much movement do I have? How much squares?
You can move 7 squares. Your move is
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so no, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would move to the other radiator here. I think that's 7.
Yep, that's good enough.
And he would take out his gun and try to shoot this guy here.
This guy here?
Yes,
All right.
the one you pinged.
So I believe
I don't know how to ping.
it's just holding down left click.
Okay, left click. I will try to remember. And 1 and 2.
Okay. So
Those both
those
hit, right?
both definitely hit, and he's not cool enough to be able to do anything about that.
I should shoot more guns.
Look,
I
the
love
only
my
one with
range,
matrix
but my
abilities is
range
me.
not working.
Actually, no, he does have matrix abilities. He can dodge
Oh.
bullets.
Damn it. I should have said
Um,
nothing.
So 14 minus 8 is 6. And then it takes 10. Where's his actual hit point value? So make sure I do it right. Ah,
Oh, and now I understand that the radiator doesn't do anything for me because I'm next to it and not behind it, so it doesn't help.
all right. Okay, I'll just put magic there because that's where she got pushed. And it is now her turn. You are free. You still have a bag over your head.
Oh, so she doesn't know I shot her.
He doesn't know you shot her.
He doesn't know who shot her.
Yeah.
You did the right that message, sorry, so she knows now.
I did.
She will.
knows.
The so of course remove bag, and I guess
Turn
know
on the vault stream.
I know that the D&D rules is that your movement is getting up, right?
Um,
Is that right?
Uh,
In
I'm gonna
D&D,
say
it's
half.
half.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Roll
half.
Magica.
Yeah, I'll say
Just
half.
roll away.
No, that's a special ability. Never mind.
Okay. So
was-
yeah, she'll get up and move back to here. Now
you-
just getting out of the fight.
Yeah, you don't have your pistol with you,
No, I don't.
but yeah, you don't have any guns. All right.
She hates it anyway.
Even if she had her guns.
Mhm.
We need to buy Magica or Taser.
All right, Red Death, it is your turn.
All right, I'll move to about here. If I've done that math right, because no, that's still 6. So then to here, which gives me 7 scores of movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at the guy he's basically just a little bit to the left side of me. And I'm also going to turn, I am so sorry I shot you. I will make it up to you later. And he's going to fire twice.
Okay.
One's a 23, the other one's a
6.
6. Yeah.
So the 6 misses.
Yep.
23, so that's...
But the 23 is the one with the bigger hit, anyways.
Yeah. So he's at 12. No, he takes... Okay. Remember, so he's taken 2 hits, so he's at AP 6. And 12 there. Alright. First bullet hits him, second one goes wide.
Because I was punched by magic for shooting her the first time.
No,
It was you.
it's just. I'm so sorry. What?
Yeah, hearing that in your ear is just kind of like a bit of a twitch.
Look, I made it up to you in Budapest. I'll make it up to you here.
Speaking of here,
Yes.
Who was muted?
again,
Of course. Yes. As we were saying before I was muted, I was always muted. This guy's now that magic is out of the way. How does this work for called shots? I know it's +5 to difficulty, but does it do extra damage or?
a called shot
-8, isn't
Or a
it?
specific
is
effect?
-8, and you can attack a specific body part. Let me just double check.
Never mind that. At -8, I'm not good enough to bother with that. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I think
just
if you make the shot, you do critical damage to the body part.
I think so.
that's okay. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 martial arts attacks. I'm not even gonna bother with the axe this time. So it's just kick him in the leg. That's a 20, and then hopefully if that hits and he starts to fold a little bit, then I catch him underneath the ribs with the same knee on the way by. And that's a 19.
Okay, so it is 2 Asian. He
You
takes
really go with
both.
your second hit.
Both of those hit for sure.
13,
Um,
so 30
alright.
points of damage minus whatever his thing is.
You took him down to half in 2 strikes.
And I just
crack,
again
crack.
just blank face, just look down. The Tao has decided, and just lean over him.
All right, so
I'm not even trying to intimidate him anymore. I'm just waiting for the next time I get to hit him. He's done. He had
That's
his
what
chance.
martial arts do, and systems created in the 80s
Yes.
when
Well,
everyone.
well, no, it's the fact that he's got body 12 and hits like a truck.
Yes. And 55 hit points, so it doesn't really matter much if I can't evade.
Yeah, if
Anyway.
that doesn't happen.
That's it
alright.
for me. I stay there just looming.
All right, so this guy is going to take 2 strikes at Red Death with his revolvers.
He pulled them out? Cool.
Well, he's got 2 hands. He just has to pop one and it hits you with the other one.
Yeah. All right. I'm not at all anything. I
Yeah.
just didn't realize he'd taken them out.
That's kind of been like they get into close combat, it's fight time.
Okay.
All right, so 15 and a 21 for your evasions.
Yep. So 20 and a 19.
Okay, the second one hits.
Yep.
14 minus
14 minus half my armor, which is
Yep.
9. It gives me 9 points of damage because I round down, right?
Yep, tie goes to the player. That's
No,
not the
I mean-
actual rule.
I
but-
mean the stopping power. I mean,
yeah, stopping power is rounding down.
yes.
Yep.
And then I take 1 ablative damage, and I take 9 damage.
And these guys aren't saying anything. There's no time for words. They just need to fight. You hear thumping in the distance. And it is now the guy attacking here, his turn. He's going to strike twice with his Wolvers. Is it calculating the -2? It is not. Okay. So a 17 and an 18 strike on here. So you're going to evade?
Yes. Or to be fair, probably not. 11 and a 17.
Both of those hit you. And you're muted again.
So that's 21 more points. Oh,
Yeah,
no, wait.
and then
21 minus 7. Oh, sorry. 12 minus 6. Okay.
minus all the ablatings.
He's now starting to look a little shit kicked.
That fancy suit of yours is,
All stuff coming out of the shoulders, and yeah, the buttons popped. Yeah.
And you're nowhere
Yeah.
near critically wounded yet. I mean, seriously wounded yet, are you?
Oh, I just passed seriously wounded, actually. Yeah.
so you are now -2 on your actions.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. Basically, here gets struck and he's wearing light armor jack. So you see the jacket get shredded and then like a metal plate falls out.
Yeah.
All right. And it is now Kraken's turn.
First thing that Kraken would do would he move behind the radiator
Okay.
here to have some cover, and then he would shoot 2 times at the guy next to Magica and
This guy, right?
yeah, and Red Dead, because he doesn't know here, he doesn't get that guy. He doesn't know why he did what he did, and he wants to save his friends first. 1, 2,
F.
shit. I don't. Not
Oh,
sure.
it's just
but
it's clicking a lot here.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. My
Yeah, when we got-
my internet is
somehow
just
we got one
too
roll
slow.
3 times. So we're
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
take the 18 and we're gonna take 16.
I'm so sorry. My
all
internet
good.
connection is too slow, and I don't hear the sound.
Hey, when in doubt, lame roll 20. It's roll 20's fault.
Okay.
When in doubt, just like throw that guy under the bus, and then throw these guys under the bus so we can run them over a few times.
Off the building.
Just a
Ugh.
nice crinkle of the skulls and what the hell is flying
Honestly,
around there?
honestly surprised none of you tried that. Yeet
They're not
somebody
close enough to the building edges.
But
Yeah.
then the
sounds
innocent
like a skill issue.
bystanders could get killed with the body.
else. Okay, so
Like
10,
some college kids on a walk and body. Goodbye.
Yeah, but we don't know who they are.
It's
so,
the university district.
so that's 5.
Stoners and college kids.
Yeah. This guy is looking like crap. He's bleeding from multiple locations. He's still got them blades out, but he's on his last legs.
So sorry for all the chaos.
No, it's all good. Chaos is what we do here.
Okay, thank you
All right.
for understanding.
So the guy that is fighting here is going to strike with his Wolvers. 16 and 17.
Isn't it Magic's turn?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Ignore that.
And then my turn.
It is
So-
now Magic's turn. My bad. We were talking so much about this guy getting his ass kicked, I forgot that it wasn't actually his turn.
He got mad and influenced the GM.
Magic is gonna just step right behind Red and just kind of embarrassingly be like, "They took my gun."
I'll buy you a new one.
And that's
Give her
her
the one
turn.
you shot her with.
She can have the sniper, but it's gonna be
Here's
crap.
the
She's
rifle
not
to
gonna
go
be
with
able
that
to aim
bullet
with
I
this.
sent.
Kraken
Yeah.
would be, let's buy her a teaser after this.
The
She
bullet
doesn't
was
like guns.
the bullet was a down payment.
Look, I'm giving you the gun and all the bullets. Just be glad I'm not giving them to you individually.
All right, Red Death. You have a meat puppet in front of you.
I'm going to look at him, say drop it. I'm gonna take two, and I'm gonna fire two shots at the guy bothering here.
The guy over here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
over by here. You know.
Look, he's taller than me. Of course he's over here.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot twice, which gets me a 23 and a 20. And Jesus, did I do bad on that second shot?
3, 1, and a 1. Okay, so how many points does he have? Hey, excuse me. That's because I have the ruler on still. That's why. Okay. Let's play this again. So he's taken a couple of hits. So 13. Yeah. 2 shots, center of mass. He kind of gargles for a bit before falling off the side of the helipad. As he does, you see an AV4 fly by, kind of like do that sort of like circle strafe pass, like the nose is not moving while the rest of it is, and then keeps going. Give me a perception check, everybody. It's in the
It's an
awareness.
awareness.
Tab. Yep.
18. Well, of course you got a 5. You have a bullet wound.
She's probably
Alright.
too nervous, not paying attention.
So you guys get the on the side of the AV4, you just barely make out a because he's a jerk about it, it's silver on white. So you only just kind of caught the reflection of Argent Key military contractors as the AV4 flies away.
Well, looks like there's Sugar Daddy left, whoever Argent Key is.
Bye bye, Argentina. Bye bye.
How does Kraken know about Argentina? Thought we buried that.
He's self-taught.
Oh, so you don't know what I did? No, okay, never mind.
Okay, so you guys
Isn't there
If I have
one
enough
left?
time,
guys still
if
fighting?
I have enough time, I'm
Oh,
going to.
oh my God! No, no.
If I have enough time, I'm going to point my gun back at the guy that's.
No, Kraken dropped
First-
this guy. No, no, he's
Oh,
got 2 hit
he's-
points left. No, no, he's got 2 hit points left. My bad.
Okay, I did tell him to drop it, and then
They're
I
still
shot this guy.
fighting.
But when
Yeah.
the helicopter leaves, do they give up? This guy, you said he only had half his hit points, right?
You took him the fuck out.
Either way, you tell us
Yeah, no,
how this,
you,
how this
sorry,
played
no,
out. Yeah.
no, no, you pounded the crap out of him. Red Death shot him to death.
Oh,
So
right.
he's,
Okay.
he's
Right.
toast.
Yeah.
That other guy, let's give him. What do I want to have him roll? I'll get him to roll this. He looks at his buddies. He sees the helicopter fly away. And he kind of just slumps to the floor. The wolvers sliding back into their locations in between the joints.
Kraken would be Magica. You want him alive, or you want vengeance?
If you want vengeance, pull this cord. And he just holds a little thing coming out of his arm just nearby.
This is not done yet. We should leave quickly.
Agreeing with the looks at here.
Who's pulling off his jacket and his shirt and his tie, and he's got the undershirt on. I had this image in my head the whole day. He's now standing on the roof dressed like the James Bond actor in the recent vodka ad. He's got like the dress pants, the dress shoes, and then just the white sleeveless undershirt.
I thought you were going to bring up John McClane. That
No.
was another.
No. But yeah, he's just
Actually,
pulls off the damaged jacket.
When he takes off his jacket, all the little
Shrapnel bits and all kinds of things. Yeah. Thank you.
are off.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah,
For him.
yeah. Here just is just like we have achieved what we came here to do. We should leave.
Let's go.
Okay, but it takes 2 seconds to shoot him. Do you want me to? We're walking. He's in my sights. He's gone.
I'm heading back to the service elevator.
all right.
I mean, if you kick him right nice in the teeth, I'm pretty sure he'll go down.
Yes. 2 hit points. He'll probably bleed out. He knows his rescue's not coming. He's probably going to have to take the stairs.
If you had paused for 2 more seconds, I was going to open up full automatic on that helicopter. I'm kind of glad you didn't.
So, what do you guys do? Are you gonna?
I here said it twice. He's leaving now. he's heading
Yeah,
back to the elevator.
The doubt does
Red-
not repeat itself.
Yes.
Red Death's ready to leave. He just needs magic to say.
Oh
"Don't
no,
shoot him."
she's walking away. And she said like she's just leaving. She does not care.
Kraken would leave also.
Red Death looks for a moment, counts his bullets, fires twice, then he leaves.
Is there a moment where I'm near magic where the other two aren't immediately close by?
I would say yes. The magic and here get to the elevator first.
Okay.
I'll turn to magic and very quietly say, "We do not get to choose our families."
One question
Okay.
to give him
Hold on there, bro.
Okay. Mm.
They don't know. Your discretion would be preferred.
And there's a little, like just that little hint of a grin, because the face is just sort of generally slightly frowny, because he's kind of gaunt and old looking. And there's just that little tiny bit of a grin. Discretion, madam, is my middle name. here, by the way. I don't ever joke my hand.
Call me Magic.
And not.
Not.
And he grins and just nods and holds the door for the other two.
To give those two a little privacy, could Kraken stop by on the way to the elevator and check the first killed guy? The one between the radiators.
Okay.
A quick conceal reveal.
You find on his person he's got a Militech Justice heavy pistol. Also
Okay.
on him he has 25 eddies in loose change, an agent, and a capsule with this weird. It kind of looks like the Venom symbiote. You know how they portray that in movies, that weird slicky strings. It looks like that, but it's rolled up in a clear plastic container. Give
Okay.
me a streetwise roll.
Streetwise. Okay. It's in education? No, social. Oh, streetwise. In
Where is it?
slang.
I think it's social.
Social.
Yeah, social.
Streetwise. Okay.
Okay.
13.
This is black lace. It's a highly illegal, highly addictive drug that basically helps you ignore pain. It's used a lot in soldiers. It's kind of like the 21st century Pervitin. Someone who's
Okay,
on-
Kraken would take the throw the streetwise capsule from the roof.
Okay.
Not anymore. No, I learned my lesson. And
Yeah.
he would take the justice and the money and just run for the lift,
Okay.
elevator.
And we're going to close the scene a little bit. Just
Red
give
Death
you
is
guys...
going to pick up a gun as well, just so he
Yeah.
can pass it off to Magic, so he doesn't have to actually buy a gun. He ain't got no
Used.
money.
Yeah.
Sorry,
gun.
Magic.
Magic was gonna pull Red back and just say, "Remember how we first met? I told you my past would catch up to me eventually."
And remember how we first met? I said I don't have a past.
Well, it finally has.
Then we'll deal with it.
And that's where we're going to drop the curtain.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think I'd get through this in 2 hours. I thought we were going to go short because after about 6:30, I'd run out of material.
It's all good.
So
Rolled poorly to fill the
I-
gaps. It's all good.
Yeah. I appreciate you
did
guys getting
impressive.
through that with me. A little bit of hiccups. I'm obviously a bit of ring rust because it's been a few weeks. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Kevin, for guesting with us. I really appreciate that. Here is in the wrong game.
I do that all the
And I
time. Like
love
that's-
it.
Yeah, it's
His middle name is Discretion. Is his last name Key? Here, Discretion's Key.
Yeah, he
Um,
doesn't know his own last name actually.
I had, or when he was making the character, I had a joke that he should be Korean, so his last name would be O. Here, O. So, but anyways,
There's a
Thank
William
you,
Gibson
Sarah, for
book
letting
where the main character is called hero protagonist.
yeah. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me kidnap your character. This I've been thinking about this particular scene for probably 2 weeks. The whole back and forth with her and her dad
The
is like
dearest.
just it completely rewrote the entire campaign, just so y'all know. And I can't be happier.
Oh, that's great.
Scarred, thank you. Red Death is competent with a question mark, and I love it. The dice
My favorite
never-
moment shooting Magica with the rifle.
Yep.
It was the highlight of today in this game.
It's
That was
really
pretty-
like pain in my ass anyways. Well, shit.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm a little choked that we couldn't get the full house here tonight. I'll live with that. You know, scheduling happens. I'm herding
We all
cats. And
have,
these cats have
health
cyber claws.
problems.
Yeah.
Brill, thank you for bringing Kraken. He is always our wild card.
Thank you
I
for
never
having
plan
me.
for you because I never know how to plan for you.
That's a compliment. Yeah.
So I really enjoyed this character. I really enjoyed the sequence. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to thank chat. I think it was just a little bit from Kalina. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you for running
if
this
you-
for us. It
Thanks.
is
Oh, yeah,
never
thank you so
easy.
much.
This isn't just cats. This is professionally trained cats.
Thank you for
who
being
have
a
been
great
told
GM.
to be out of the box. So yeah.
Yes. And
Well done.
people who have professionally played cats as well.
Yes.
Jivago think many things. Sorry.
Oh
I
wow.
love that character.
I definitely got the Broadway. That's what popped into my head.
Yeah.
So thank you if you're watching on the VOD. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you are watching the YouTube, if you're watching YouTube,
Either one of them.
and you've stuck around for this long, I appreciate it. Hit the like button because I appreciate it. If you don't like it, tell me why.
Help us fight
Tell me to
territory.
be a better GM, a worse GM. Tell me to play 5e. I don't know. Stick to Warhammer.
And if you tell him that he's a bad GM, we'll tell you why he's not.
Yes.
Yes.
Snap.
Mhm.
Yeah, get some drama in the comments. That'd be great.
Defense squad.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. So
No, you're not. 'Cause there's one more thing you got to say.
yeah, there is one more thing I have to say. As always, please be nice to each other. Stick to Warhammer, you bum.